like melted. Listen, like most people, I'm on my phone a lot. Is it a little addicting? Yeah, it is, because you want to be connected to the outside world, but I also work on my phone. Like, I have to record videos, make videos, post videos, emails, connect with people, connect with fans, connect with brands, contact my family, contact my friends, GPS. I write down notes for comedy. Like, I am on my phone a lot. But what's actually on my phone? Like, what apps am I using? Where's all my storage go? So yeah, this video, I'm going to do the what's on my phone challenge. And I drop my phone a lot. You'll learn that. But here we go. Bunch of questions I printed out. Okay, what phone do you have? I think it's an iPhone 12. 11 Pro? I don't know. How many do they have now? 75? The iPhone 75. It is I have an iPhone 11 Pro. And I think I upgraded from like an 8 when I got this over a year ago. Fun fact, I like literally just paid off this phone. I was paying it off monthly. Oh my, I set off a confetti cannon in here the other day. And I'm still finding confetti. It's wedged in between the top of the window and the wall. What color is it and why did you pick it? I talked about that in the car. It's a black iPhone. I always try and get the black or the matte gray. I'll never, ever, ever get a white phone. I don't get it. I clean my phone with like a Clorox wipe like every 4 days. I keep screen protectors on it that I get off of Amazon and they're always cracked right here. I drop my phone probably 7 times a day at least. I love using the OtterBox case. This is not a bad at all, but I love using the OtterBox cases, but it's with pop socket because this pop socket, I used to have the ones where it would stick to your phone, but this is a case made with the pop socket. I take it on and off when I put my phone on tripods. I used to always go with like a black phone case, but I did a tie-dye. It's pretty good. I like it. 2 out of the 3 light bulbs in my room are burnt out and I just never change them. Now look, it's like a weird sun over here, but it's like so shadowy. Let's just do it. What is your wallpaper screensaver? Okay. I feel like I never really changed them. Picture on the front. It's just a nice, I always like a good sunset, sunrise pic. Oop, did my phone break? Oh, here, I'll just screenshot it and put in a picture because apparently it doesn't want to work. This one in the back is like a cute pink purple sky with a fence, like a little country bumpkin thing. I really never put pictures of like Riley or Rascal or people as a screensaver. Do you use folders to organize apps? No. I probably should. There's this one, it's called Utilities. It has a calculator, a measure, and a compass in it. How I organize my phone. That's funny, so that's personal. Take a screenshot, I'll put it in. I got the notes up top, because I use it frequently, then the photos, then the camera, then the clock, settings, contact, okay, maps I use a lot. But I try and put like my most used apps on the side, so I'm not like reaching over the screen, if that makes sense. Can this focus on me? That'd be great. Camera, focus on me. I have like all my social media apps, Facebook Messenger, YouTube, Shazam. I love Shazam and music to figure out, like I hear a song playing at the gas station. I'm like, what is this? This hour tracker app, I started clocking in for work when I start sitting down to do social media stuff because I'm trying to see like how many hours I'm working a day. And then a reminders app, I just started using more frequently. I set reminders throughout my day to remember to post this and post that. And the reminders help a lot because then I just immediately do it. I have one reminder set for 9 p.m. every night. It says delete 20 photos as a way to help clean off my phone. What are the most used apps on my phone? Which app do I spend the most amount of time on, or which app takes up the most storage? I guess is a good question. Photos take up 122 gigabytes. That's because I don't use the cloud. I don't trust the cloud. I've talked about it before. So I physically like move all my photos off my phone onto my laptop and organize them every so often, which I need to do badly. TikTok uses 51 gigabytes. There's no way to get that down besides deleting it, and that would be deleting my career. After that is podcast, 22 gigabytes, love podcast. After that is messages, and then Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, Cameo, Gmail, Facebook. Which one do I spend the most time on? I'm gonna say it's either YouTube because I watch like long form content on there, or it's gonna be TikTok because I get stuck scrolling on there for hours. Also podcasts. I'm always, you guys know, I'm always listening to podcasts. I'm not actively on the app, but that one's always on in the background. How many gigabytes do you have on your phone and how much storage is left? I remember when I was picking up the phone, I was like, it needs a lot of storage. He's like, yeah, you should be good with the, I was like, no. Do you know how much I film? The phone has 256 gigabytes and I've used 225 gigabytes. So I have roughly 30 gigabytes left. What was the last photo you took? For how much video I film of myself and film of other things, I rarely take photos. And when I do, I take a bunch because I just can't get a good one. I didn't actually take any of these. Oh! How stupid is that? Why did I not delete that? At work, for the dog daycare. During our shifts, we're supposed to take pictures of the dogs so that we post them on the Facebook so their owners can see them playing. So whenever I take pictures of the dogs, I like turn it around and I take like a goofy picture of myself because I'm like, this is what I look like when I'm trying to get a picture of a dog. that would be the picture. Okay. And then I had, what's your 8th picture from the top? I like keep some baby photos at the top. I don't know why. 7, 8. This is the 8th one from the top. I was saving this probably for a post because look how cutie Judy I was. Little coconut head bangs. I was a cute kid. I had a good smile back then. Still got those big chompers in the front. Those fell out and I grew 2 more. I opened the door because it's so hot in here. I don't have the car. What was the last video you took? I was filming a bathroom jam to the song I Think I Like You. Is that what it's called? I Think You Like It by the band Cameo. Great song. Just film that, cut it all together really quickly because I'm trying to do a bathroom jam on my Instagram stories like once a week because they're fun and they help with the creativity. What was the last text message you received? I just got a bunch while I was talking. This from my group chat. My one coworker said it was really nasty for no reason. That's the work group chat for you. Who was the last person I texted? A fellow content creator, because we're doing a collab video. I'll link it down below. It's very funny. I just said, sounds good. Other than that, I texted, another content creator about something else. I can't even talk about it. Why did I even say that? WhatsApp, iMessage, Instagram, or WeChat for messaging. I use texting. I talk to a lot of people through Instagram. How many texts do I send a day? Like, I'm sending the text to people? I want to say 20. I'm in a high school friend group chat and I'm in a work chat. So unless those are really popping off, maybe more than that. Is there some way I could like find that information? Comment below. How many texts are you sending out a day? What is the last app you downloaded? The Ballpark app? My friends and I are going to a Cubs baseball game for one of my other friends' bachelorette party. So you can't print out the tickets anymore, I guess? You have to literally get this app and then your ticket's on the app. What if you don't have a smartphone? I don't know. So I had to download an app for that. What was the last note you took? Oh, I don't know. I went clothes shopping the other day and I was like, let me write down the sizes that fit me at these stores so I can shop online. I think I wrote shout out to wedding photographers because it's a job I could never do because I'm like single and I was like, I could never just look at a couple and be like, you want me to photograph your love? Because then I'm going to jump in a lake or something. I'm sure it'll become a video idea sooner or later. And I wrote down order more contacts. What was the last thing I Googled? Oh boy. Celebrity coffee orders. Episode 96 of a podcast with John Mulaney, the comedian. Target. I was looking for specific shorts at Target. Target hours. Party City hours. Old Navy hours. Taco Bell breakfast. And then I was watching a TV show, texting my friend about it. And we were looking up the actors and the creators. Fascinating. I really just if I ever forget what I did during the day, I'm just going to go into my Google history because that just reminded me of what I did the past 3 days. What's your most used emoji? Before I started doing social media as a job, I never used emojis. Never. As TikTok got big, so many people use emojis. I use them a lot more now to help with captions and to message fans and connect with them more. And that's leaked into my personal life. Right now, they're the laughy face, the thumbs up, thinking face. I always put the hand clapping, the smiley with the sweat bead. I love using black hearts. The confetti cannon one and the girl doing this. What was your last food delivery? I have no food delivery apps on my phone. I rarely get food delivered. I always just go pick it up. But even in college, I would get Jimmy John's delivered a lot, but that's about it. I would get Jimmy John's delivered and then I would fall asleep, either drunk or whatever. They would just come and try and leave the food and I would be asleep. So my family's never been big on getting stuff delivered. Fun fact, lame fact, I don't know. Where did you go the last time you used a car service? I also don't have car service apps on my phone. I don't think I've ever personally used an Uber. Usually my friends order them and I pay them back, but I need to learn how to use them and download them. How many alarms do you have set? This is a perfect place to talk about alarms. Is my bed. I don't know. Do we want to talk about it or... Do people clear these out? That's crazy. Some of these are 1 minute apart. 450, 452, 453, 450. I cannot get up to an alarm. I can, but I easily think that the alarm is in my dream and I just won't answer to it. There's probably 50 here. The latest one I have set is for 7 p.m. and I have no idea why. None of these are set. That's how many options I have, but none of them are set. What is my favorite app feature? Podcasts have a timer you can put on, so when I listen to a podcast to go to sleep, I can set a timer for turn off in 5, 10, 15, I think a half hour or end of episode. And then I have Chase Banking. I love that I'm sure a lot of banking apps do that. I love that that I can deposit a check, like I can take a picture of it and deposit a check. Easy. What app do you use to listen to music? I I have Spotify on here and Apple Music. I don't use them. I don't use any music listening apps. I don't like how Spotify, Pandora, you like can't actually listen to the song that you want, if I understand right. It just like plays a song like it or plays a song in the album. You have to like pay for all those subscriptions to do what the fuck I want. So I don't, the way I listen to music is through YouTube on my phone. So like if I'm in my car, I'm YouTubing music and playing it through Bluetooth. It's so bad. I also use iTunes still. So how frequently do you clear out apps you don't use? Often, because my storage is always low and I'm always trying to find like a cheat code to figure out how to get more storage on my phone. First thing to go if I need storage is I'll delete the dating apps because let's be honest, nothing's cooking up over there. Then I'll start deleting like Spotify music 'cause I don't even use them. What was your first mobile phone? I don't know why it said mobile phone. What was my first phone? I'm pretty sure it was like a flip up Verizon phone that was passed down from my mom to me, and then I passed it back to her, and then she gave it to my grandma, and then it went in the trash. So that phone went through the ringer. And then I'm pretty sure my second phone was this one. Oh, speaking of cracked phone cases, this is hella cracked. It was this one, a Samsung. Oh, it was a I don't know, I had a Samsung push-up phone. Oh, I like this because it had a full keyboard because I hated T9, it was so slow. And you just go like this, like on the phone. You flip it open, text, close it, like whatever. I keep old phones for props now. Then I think this was my last phone. Dirty. Look at this phone case. Dusted, crusted, and busted. And then I got this phone. So I think there was one more in between here, but I can't. Maybe I only had 4. I know people who get a new phone. They run through them. Let me know down below how many phones you've had. Next question is, what photo editing apps do you use on your phone? I don't edit any of my photos. I don't put a filter. I don't use Photoshop. I don't use Facetune. I don't use any of those apps to like slim me down or take away the acting. I want to say never because I can't think of a time that I have done it. I don't even like when you're on Snapchat or Instagram how you can like swipe and they put the filters on. I don't even do those. I'll do like the game ones or like the funny feature ones, but I never do any of the beauty filters. I just post the picture as is because that's what I look like. Take it or leave it. I personally don't want to waste my time fiddling around with that. And also like that's just the mindset I've always had with photos of myself. Like this was the photo. This is how it was taken. That's it. If other people take photos, like when I had my merch, I'm pretty sure my friend Jerry who did this, he might have cleaned them up a little bit, but obviously because that's like his work that he was doing. Like if other people take photos of me, or I did that photo shoot in New Orleans, those photos were edited because that's not in my hands. Those were photos that were given to me as part of working with those people. But if I take a photo, it's not, it might be cropped, but it's not edited. Do I ever let people look through my phone? People don't ask to look through my phone. I don't know when that would come up in conversation. If me and my friends were like sitting around and we're like, hey, let's all look at each other's phones. There's like really nothing I'm hiding on here. I get really paranoid anxiety when like I have notifications for things and I'm like, okay, cool, I will open up that notification in a second so that I like respond to that or do that right away. And if other people are just like opening my stuff up and then I'm like, oh wait, you opened up all those text messages, I didn't respond to any of those, that gets me going. How many notifications do you receive a day besides texts? Not too many. I get email notifications if people leave a comment on a YouTube video. If you comment down below, I get a notification most of the time, so I get those. If someone tries to message me on Instagram, I get those notifications. Otherwise, TikTok and Instagram are like my 2 biggest apps that people interact with me on. I've turned off all notifications. I think the day after my video went viral, the cactus video on TikTok, I turned off all the notifications because it was breaking my phone. And then I get notifications when new podcast episodes are posted. So that's good. Oh, and then my bank texts me when I spend too much money. They text me, so that's good. What earphones do you use with your phone? For work when I clean, these wireless Beats. I know that wireless earbuds, what are those called? Earbuds? iPods? What the, AirPods. I know AirPods came out like a couple years ago, and there's been wireless headphone options for years. Never bought them. Didn't see the need. Didn't know how they connected. Didn't understand it. So I just bought these like 3 months ago. They're decent. I bought like a studio set of speakers. Boop, they like fold. They're pretty chunky, but I like them because they encompass my whole ear, so they don't dig into my earrings around the ear or like in where you put the earbud in. I have a couple earrings in there, so it's like they don't dig in. And my neighbors are home. Good. Oh, and these are like soundproofed. So what's that called? They're like sound, like not a lot of outside noise comes in, I don't think. They're pretty good for that. In here, there's a really long cord. All in here is like the curly cord. And I had my friend, she made me a sleeve out of some splatter paint fabric so I don't have to deal with this cord getting stretched out, so it like holds it together. So there's that. What app could you not live without? Plane going by. I want to say the podcast app. I know it's like beating a dead horse. I can't express to you how much I love podcasts. Oh, and notes. Oh, I could not live without the note app. If I had to carry around a piece of paper with me and a pencil, I would constantly lose that. Currently, I have 12 notes started, and then I have 9 other notes under a social media tab. Another one are like meals that I like to eat. This other note is just things that I like. When bands play in garages, taking a nap on the ground next to where the sun is, bubbly fonts, old diners, a broken-in couch, stuff like that. I do like day-to-day notes when I like, oh, I should do that later. Oh, I need to remember this. Oh, make sure I look up this. Oh, this is a good comedy bit. This is a good line. I love the Notes app. Have you ever smashed the screen on your phone? Like I said, I drop it all the time. I always crack the screen protectors. How frequently do you download apps? I don't know. Is someone downloading apps every day? They're just like, oh, a new day, gotta download a new app. Maybe I'll download like 2 apps a month, or I'll download an app and use it for the purpose and then I'll delete it. I don't know. Not often. All right, that was the what's on my phone, what's in my phone, what is my phone like challenge. It was good. I feel like I exposed myself with the food and the music and the whatever. This is literally my job in my hands. Oh, what do you do for a living? This? How do you connect with people? This? Could I live without my phone for a week? Yeah, maybe without the podcasts? Yeah, if I could listen to music or like listen to podcasts on my laptop. No, okay, could you live without technology for a week? Maybe not here. Maybe not like at my own house could I live without technology. But if I like was somewhere else, if I was like somewhere new, but then how would I get around? I don't know. I would figure it out. Like a week at like a cabin in the woods. Oh yeah, I could do it. No problem. Maybe a little bit of a problem. I would survive. I would be like singing to myself, dancing in the woods. That's definitely what I would be doing. All right, bye. Stay off your phone. Get outside. Throw this thing away. Well, don't throw it. Just put it down nicely somewhere. Pick it up later. Speaking of phones and iPhones, remember when someone sent me this mini iPhone? You think phones are big now? Look how small they used to be. Just kidding.